people can be cruel. I think when you're a child and you're being called names, it's it's bad. It's nasty. I was taking the mickey out of school, and the teachers joined in. Now I went into the showers in my navy blue knickers because I was shy. I didn't like my private parts, and the teacher should have known there was something wrong. And instead, I remember this teacher shouting, "Janestra, get out of the showers. You'll get piles." And that affected me. They would make up quizzes which involve bed. Janestra, can you tell me what people do in bed? Knowing that I was shy, and the teachers would make up these quizzes, and I would go red with embarrassment because I'd been abused. It wasn't nice for me. I never put my hand up. I was a shy child, so the teachers would say, "Don't bother asking her, she won't speak." And I used to put my hand on the desk and start crying. They just leave me there to cry my eyes out. So school was cruel. My workplaces were cruel. They would talk about periods. They would talk about being sexually abused and get me to copy books on incest and abuse, and rude jokes with vivid pictures of penises and breasts. I just felt that whatever I did, there was no escape from what I was going through, so I had to look after myself. I was taking the mickey out of everywhere, and if I went and told about anything, it wasn't taken seriously. I was told it was my fault, that I must have done something to instigate the abuse. So I didn't ask anymore, and I grew up, I got married, was repressed. My marriage went wrong because everything in my life was miserable. I've ended up losing my children. I'm on my own. I've met men that have taken advantage of my softness and generosity and twisted it and turned it and to hit me, punch me, slap me, and be cruel to me. And my teeth were twisted at 12 and 13, and no dentist has ever bothered to fix them. One dentist said I had yellow, ugly front tooth, but never bothered to fix it. So I've gone around being neglected and unwanted and used and taken a piss out of, and I've had to learn to live by myself, cope by myself, because nobody is going to help me. And when I found myself alone in a women's refuge, come safe house, whatever you call them, pregnant, I know what it felt like when Diana said that she threw herself down the stairs pregnant and wanted to commit suicide. They call you fat when you're not fat. They call you ugly. They put you down. They make you feel so bad that you want to harm yourself, make yourself bleed, to make yourself feel that you are a real person and not something they're kicking and punching and taking jabs at all the time. So I was pregnant with this lovely lad and left alone to cope in a women's safe house in Gloucester. And they picked on me because I complained that the places weren't fit enough for me and my son to live in. I ended up losing that lovely boy into foster care because I couldn't cope with the stress, being picked on, victimised. Twice they tried, people tried to push my son off in a pram, and I just wasn't strong enough to go through all this stress, and I couldn't hold on to him any longer. They took him away from me, made various excuses like I was an unfit mother, which I am not. I categorically deny that. My first day alone, pregnant, without family, friends or support, I wanted to kill myself. And on one incident, I set fire to my own hair in desperation. I nearly put myself on fire because everyone was taking the mickey out of me and being horrible. Now, they're not worth it and they can go to hell. But I have to live without my kids on a daily basis and watch other people with babies when I lost mine. And so as my mother. It's cruel, it's nasty, and to start saying that you're a fella and a tranny and you're this, that and the other to cover up what they've done is disgraceful and disgusting. I've been taking the mickey out of almost every day of my life since I can remember, since I was 7 years old. Because I was trying to fight against something I couldn't control. And it was covered up.